Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I won't be singing. Today it's gonna be something a bit different, but still kind of the same thing about music. So we've all been talking about Tekashi 69. I mean, he's been trending all over, and some of us may know why. Some of us know like some of the reasons. Some of us don't know anything at all. So I'm going to be telling you like everything you need to know that there is to know about Tekashi 69. So if you want to know like why has this guy been trending for this much, continue watching this video. The first thing that we are going to talk about Tekashi 69 is, of course, his name. Tekashi 69 is not his name. His real name, like on his identification card, is Daniel Hernandez. He was born on May 8th of 1996, which means he's 24 years old. He was asked in an interview that he did, he was asked like, where did the name 69 come from? So he said that 69 like just represents what he stands for as a person, because if you look at 6 and 9, if you look at it in one way it will be 9 and the other way it will be 6.
This fuck. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
So I mean, you may be right, you're right, but I'm not wrong. You get like, it just depends on how you look at it. So I think this is really like a really deep name for someone who does the kind of shitty stuff that he does. But I just give him credit for that. Like, that's a well thought name. Something that I'm sure a lot of you don't know about Tekashi 69 is that he is a father. He is a father of 2 daughters. He has 2 daughters. The first one is called Saraya. Yeah, she's called Saraya. She's 5 years old. The mother of Saraya is called Sarah Molina. There's basically not much to know about Sarah Molina, but this is her. There's a picture. And so Sarah Molina is just the baby mama. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. So the second daughter is called Briella Iris. Briella Iris. She's like 3 years old. She has a different mother. Her mother is called Marlena. There's not really much we know about these two mothers. So that we just know that they have daughters with Tekashi. Yeah. So Tekashi's dating life. So Tekashi has been linked with Jade. So Jade works as a bartender. What's the female version of a bartender? Okay, I think it's the same. Bartendress. No, bartender. Yeah, she works as a bartender at a strip club in New York. And when we like realized that these two are a thing, they haven't made it like official, but Tekashi was reportedly to have bought her a watch worth $30,000 on her birthday. And so I mean, just thinking like, no one just buys you a watch worth that much money if you don't mean something to them. So Jade, she was in the video for Guba. She's the one in the yellow outfit. There's a picture. And the one in the red outfit is Jade's sister. Yeah, she also works as a bartender at the same place. So it seems that these two are like really in love, because Jade has a tattoo of 69's face on her chest, like on this part. There's a picture, you'll see it. Yeah, there it is. And I mean, if you like went through all the lengths to get someone's face, like the whole face with the multicolored hair and everything, like on your chest, like on this part, then it means like this person is really important to you. And I really hope that they don't break up, because damn, that's like half of her like upper body, like
How, sir? How? Stop lying.
just here, like damn, you can't be walking around with some other nigga's face, yo. Oh, it's not a nigga, some other person's face. It's just messed up. So yeah. And fun fact about Jade is that y'all remember the time when Cardi and Offset had issues? Cardi said that Offset was cheating on her. So Jade was the one involved. Like, I mean, Offset used to go to the club, and I don't know, like, we don't know exactly what happened, but Cardi almost started a fight with Jade over Offset. So we really don't know like the specifics, because nothing is
Just shut up. You just keep your mouth quiet.
um crystal clear, but all we know is that she was involved in that situation. And y'all know how Cardi is when it comes to beefs and fighting. Like, she just goes mad crazy.
You start talking about Cardi in his text. What happened?
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What
he
was
said,
the reason?
Yeah, so that's pretty much it about Jade. So Tekashi, let's like shift over to now the music part of Tekashi. So Tekashi was in prison from 2017, late 2017 to early 2020. So that's like 2 years. Yeah, for like 2 years. And then he was released because of the corona issues. And when he was released, he was put on house arrest. And he went on house arrest, but there were some very serious conditions to which he should follow if he was to stay in house arrest, if he doesn't want to go back to jail. And honestly speaking, like, it's like just Tekashi has like a list of the conditions that he was given, and he just goes doing the opposite and taking, cause this nigga is just mad crazy. Like, he's doing the total opposite. Like, he's just begging to go back to jail. So, some of the agreements that were made for Tekashi to be on house arrest is that he can't have visitors where he's being house arrested. People, he can't live with a bunch of people there. So yeah. And so when Nikki and Tekashi recorded Trolls, it's apparently Tekashi had to get a court clearance letter to get Nikki to allow Nikki to go to where he was so that they could record Trolls. And allegedly Nikki also had to sign a contract stating that she will not disclose where Tekashi is, and that she will just keep it all a secret, because the police and the courts, they know that Tekashi had a lot of beef, and if people were to know where he was, he would probably end up being injured or shot at or something like that. So yeah. Another agreement that this is like basically the biggest one, and the thing that he's decided like he will totally not do. He cannot be a troll, and this sounds like really ironic considering the fact that he just released a song with Nicki called Trolls. Like damn, like yo, I really don't know what to say about that. So apparently he can't be trolling anyone because he already has enough beef like on him. And the police just want him to be like a responsible like American citizen, but Tekashi isn't having any of that. He's just like, it ain't happening, like mm-mm. So when Tekashi left jail and was on house arrest, he went on IG live, and here he broke the record for having like over 2 million people tune into his IG live, which is like a really big thing, I think. Yeah. And the first thing, like, this is so messed up. Like, you get out of jail after 2 years, and the first thing you go to do is to go through some beef at some other guys. Like, okay, apparently this is one of his marketing strategies, by the way, because like sources say that this is like Tekashi's marketing strategy. Like he just starts beef with random people, and when he starts beef with people, people start talking about him. He'll start trending everywhere. Then now when he's trending like everywhere, like everyone is talking about how he started beef with who and who, he releases new music. And when he releases new music, his fans will obviously know that he released new music. They'll go listen to it. The people who don't like him will also go to listen to it so that they can hate on him or dislike the video. But you know what? When they tap on that video and they start watching it, it is still a view. So I mean, like, we don't know like what's the ratio for his fans to his haters in regards to his views on YouTube, because he's blowing up YouTube, because he broke the record for the fastest hip hop music video to rise to 100 million views, beating Eminem. So yeah, that's like a really big deal. And when Tekashi was on IG Live, he went out and threw shade at Future, Meek Mill, Snoop Dogg, saying that these guys are all snitches and no one is calling them out on it. So like, why should they be hating on him because he's a snitch, and all these other people are snitches and they aren't being called out? Yeah. So apparently this thing with Tekashi is so serious that he has a parole officer when he's on house arrest. So his parole officer has to monitor his social media. Like, it is stated that this parole officer will monitor Tekashi's social media for 5 years. 5 freaking years. And apparently that whenever Tekashi wants to release new music, the police, the courts, and his parole officer have to vet the videos before they are released into the public. So I mean, you're guessing like some old judges and some police officers there just seated in a room there to watch Tekashi's video, and you all know how ratchet Tekashi's video are. So I mean, damn, this is a really messed up situation. And so apparently rumor has it that Gooba and Troll's videos were altered after they were vetted by this court and police people. It's just, we don't know if it's a fact, but Tekashi said that after his case is done and after he leaves house arrest, he'll release the original versions of Gooba and Trolls. We don't know if this is true, but Tekashi is really begging to go back to jail. So apparently, if Tekashi continues on like this, he might go back to jail and might not be able to release music for 5 years.
Just put it in his face, all his cake. He wanted the taste. We sipping on that ace, itty bitty waist.